right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. All right, get in here, everybody, get in here. We got to get into some things. All right, so over the weekend, I was pleasantly surprised and blessed because Megan Thee Stallion dropped a freestyle album, which I believe is totally fire. I just want to get that out the way. I believe this album is fire, right? But I was especially grateful because I was on my way out of town for the weekend to spend some time with one of my best friends. He was having a huge birthday party out in the cabins out in Tahoe. And so we needed something to, turn up to, and I needed something to drive to. So I got a chance to ride and drive and listen to Megan Thee Stallion through the weekend. And when I tell you, Megan Thee Stallion kept the ride smooth for me, right? And she kept the party going all weekend with this album. Like, it was, I mean, honestly, you could just let it play. I mean, if you're really into the rap of it all, it's really bangers on here. Megan Thee Stallion did her thing with this. It's compiled of a bunch of freestyles that she's already done within the last year or last few months. And I personally love the feel of the album. Of course, she's on here talking about, taking your daddy and stealing your nigga. I mean, she's always going to be talking about her P-U-S-S-Y. She's always going to be talking about twerking and shaking her thing, which I'm okay with it. Because you know what? Megan Thee Stallion really raps. And I'm appreciative of it. She understands how to be feminine, pretty, prissy, but then hardcore as well. And while I was listening to the project, wow, obviously she didn't go in the booth and rap these all out at one time. You know what I mean? It felt like the way that it was lined up, it felt like, damn, after you finished listening to it, you felt like, damn, that woman she really went hard. You know what I mean? Like, each song, she has so much conviction in her voice, and her delivery is very strong. Now, are there moments where it kind of sounds a bit repetitive with the flow? Yes. However, the passion that she has while she's delivering her bars, while she's rapping, you can tell that she really loves this, and she really does it for the love of the sport. And I appreciate that, and I feel it through the music. Megan Monday is one of my favorite songs. Megan's Piano is another one. Kitty Cake is another one. And I like Bagels. Those are four of my favorite records on the album, okay? Now, I'm hearing, and I like Eat It as well. Eat It is a good one, too. So a lot of people, though, are not really feeling it as much. A lot of people are saying, hey, it's a flop. It's a flop because it's only predicted to sell at this point between 25,000 to 35,000 copies. Now, is that low? Yeah, well, considering that she has 4 Grammys, you would think that she would be selling a little bit more, or projected to sell a little bit more. However, for me, this didn't feel like it was supposed to be, a big mainstream album, a big radio ready record. Record listed album. However, it is on all the major playlists, and I like it, even if it doesn't do well numbers wise. To me, I don't think this is a flop, because it just goes to show that this girl is really, really a rapper. Now, some might say it's a flop. I don't think that it's a flop. There's not a lot of catchy hooks on there, so people are not probably listening to it over and over, singing the hooks. But if you really like the rap, and you like rap and hip hop, then you're gonna go. You're gonna appreciate what she did. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of a lot of these girls being rappers, but predominantly singers, and then saying that they're rappers. Like, she got on here and she really, really rapped for 21 songs straight. So I'm a fan. I'm appreciative. I'm grateful. Even if it doesn't reflect on the Billboard, it definitely reflects in the clubs. It definitely reflects in the parties. I don't care what the Billboard says particularly. A party is not a party if Megan Thee Stallion isn't being played, period. It's not popping. If you don't hear Megan Thee Stallion coming through those speakers, you don't have the right DJ. Fire the DJ, because Megan Thee Stallion keeps the party jumping, period. And she did exactly that with this album. You literally can put this album on at a party and let this whole thing play straight through. And the party is going to be rocking the whole entire time. And even when you're driving, you can let this play. And then I think even more so when you're driving, you really gain an appreciation for the type of talent and the type of artist that she is. So I say, Megan Thee Stallion, well done. And shout out to you. And I think this was a great project, and I'm glad that she did it. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that. Now, another record that I feel like is not getting a lot of respect and a lot of love is Bia's record, Can't Touch This, where she sampled the Khalees Milkshake. I personally love the video, and I personally love the song. The beat is knocking, okay? Now, a lot of people think that Bia has Down syndrome, or that she's a complete snooze fest, or she looks like she smoked 1,000 blunts, or she sounds like she smoked 1,000 blunts. And while multiple things can be true at the same time, I still feel like I think that her kind of Down syndrome as slow flow, kind of dazed flow, I think that it works. I like it. I like the beat. I like this record. Bia actually, ever since she's got that Nicki Minaj look, Bia has been on the up and up. Okay, this is a nice follow-up. Following a Whole Lot of Money. I think you just have to let it grow on you. But I think a lot of people, they become when they become a little bit standoffish when it comes to using samples, such big samples like the Khalees, the Milkshake. That was such a staple for so many of us growing up. So I think that people don't really like to give that away. And there's a lot of pressure when you sample such iconic records like that. So, but I think Bia rose to the occasion and she did what needed to be done with the record. I enjoy it. And I played it this weekend as well. And a lot of people actually enjoyed the record. So shout out to Bia on that. I think that it's a good record. I think we should give her a chance with it because I like it. All right, something else I'm super excited for, I cannot wait, is Still Over It, Summer Walker. She has released the track list. So let's get into this track list, baby. You guys know I'm a super fan of Summer Walker, very biased. Everything that she does is great. It's phenomenal. I love it. And I expect this project to be even better. I think that this project is going to be great. All right. So we got the track list here, and it's dated by the timeline, starting with 8/4/2019. It's the exact date. I'm assuming this is when she wrote the song. So she's already putting us into the mindset of where she was. So when we listen to these records, we're gonna think back, where were we at in August 4th, 2019? What was I doing? What was I doing on, what was I doing on February 18th? I'm already living for the timeline she's putting out here. So she's really about to get into some things. So the first song is called Bitter, and it's narrated by Cardi B. So I'm assuming Cardi B is gonna do a speaking intro. I don't think Cardi B is gonna rap on the record because the narration gives me she's gonna be telling the story. X for a Reason by JT. And from the City Girls, I love that. No Love featuring SZA. I feel like that one's gonna be out of here. I love like when Summer Walker does that and goes and gets the girl that you wanted her, really get, like the SZAs and the Jhené Aikos. She had Jhené on the first album. Now she's got SZA on this one. And then I think on our next album, she should just have them all three on the same record. You know what I mean? Let's just go ahead and create the trio, the Holy Trinity. Let's just put SZA, Jhené, and Summer Walker on a record. You know what I mean? And one thing I could say about this, like, I love how these girls are not beefing because, everybody's like, is it SZA or Summer Walker or Jhené Aiko? Who's more of the vibe? Who's more of the chick? And they all work together great. And I'm so glad that we can get collabs like that. So that's already my favorite. And I don't even know what it sounds like yet. But you know what? SZA and Summer Walker, oh, I love it. It sounds phenomenal. It's everything. That's a hit for me. Who else is on here? Ari Lennox. I'm sure that'll be a nice soulful record. Toxic featuring Lil Durk. That's probably going to be a vibe. That Right There featuring Pharrell. That one could be hit or miss. You know what I mean? Production-wise, it could be very good, but Pharrell can kind of give you an all-over-the-place vibe too. So I don't really know, but we'll see. Once the album comes out, we'll come back and we'll revisit it. screwing featuring Omarion. Now, Omarion, my whole thing with Omarion is you don't do too much, okay? Because Omarion gets a little comfortable and then he'll start reaching for the stars. As long as Omarion stays within his guidelines of his vocal ability, I think this could be a vibe. But if Omarion starts trying to reach above anywhere that he knows that he cannot go, I think that this is going to be a problem, okay? I didn't see this coming, but I'm not upset if it's done right. And then Sierra's prayer. So it's narrated. So it closes out with Sierra. Okay, so not a lot of heavy features on here. Not a lot of rap features either. Just Lil Durk and Pharrell. So it's not a lot of big names on this album. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm excited about it though. And so shout out to Summer Walker. I cannot wait. It comes out November 7th. And while we're on the topic, speaking of Cardi B will be hosting the American Music Awards this year. So I'm really excited about that. I can't wait to see what these looks are going to be given. I can't wait to see how she reads this teleprompter and how she really performs and does her thing. I'm sure it'll be entertaining to say the least. So I'm excited to see Cardi B hosting. This is going to be a big move and a big deal for her. So shout out to Cardi B for hosting the American Musical Award. The American Music Awards, all right? So what a good look for Cardi B. All right, guys, so let me know what you guys think in the comments below about these topics that we got into today. Did you feel like Megan Thee Stallion's album is a bop or a flop? Do you like Biz Can't Touch This? What do you feel about Cardi B hosting the American Music Awards? And are we ready for Summer Walker's album? All right, let me know what you guys think below. And until next time, I want you to keep that same energy, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.